All right guys, here's what we have going on today. We have the Innova Halo Challenge. I have 17 Halo molds, and Halo Star is just the plastic of these discs. So we have 17 discs, 18 holes. We're gonna basically play a disc a hole, and when we get to 18, we'll have to re-throw one. The only time I can use a different disc is in circle 1, and that'll still be a Halo putter, the AVR. So it should be interesting, could be a lot of fun. Might be really difficult. We'll see how it goes. I'm basically just going to play the hole, and that's when you're going to learn what discs that we have. So hole 1 here, 525, par 4. I think we can play the entire hole with the Hawkeye. Throw one straight down the middle, and we should hit the gap pretty perfectly. Oh, I think I like it. Skip. Oh, it's across the path and everything. I truly did not even realize I had this many Halo discs until I started thinking of the idea. Then once I realized I had 17 of them, I'm like, well, we can basically just play a disc a hole, show you what I got, and kind of see how they fly. You know, I'm sure some of the holes we're not gonna throw them the best, so that's gonna be unfortunate, but you know what, it is what it is. It's kind of a challenge video out here today. So we have to go Halo Hawkeye again. I'm thinking a little turnover forehand under these branches. Didn't quite get it turned over enough. Skip. The Halo AVR, a deep overstable putter here. Kind of our first tester putt of the day. I was hoping we could have a tap in, but you know. Right over the cage. We got our first birdie. Shout out to the Hawkeye. I was thinking when I was going to throw the Halo Mamba, it being pretty understable. I think hole 2 would be a great one. Kind of a crusher hole. And hopefully we can get far enough down there for an easy approach shot with the Mamba. Oh, it slipped out of my hand, man. That is not gonna be the easy approach shot like I wanted. This is the point where like I have a driver. I don't know if I should fan grip it for these approaches or not. It's just awkward. Not wide enough. This is kind of the part of the challenge where I thought it could get a little tricky. What's worse is I feel like this is just outside circle, so we got to go Mamba again. Mamba a little jump putt though for 2 under. Let's get it. Oh, it didn't fade in time. Hole 3, it doesn't matter what we throw here. We're not going to be able to actually reach the hole. It's 410 feet uphill, way left. This is more of a hole for me that I'm like, what can I throw? Just kind of get rid of, get the easy par. I picked the Halo turn just because I have so many distance drivers, I feel like. Get most of the way down there, I hope, and get the easy par. Yeah, if it's around those branches, that should be honestly perfect. This is exactly what I mean. I feel like all my good drives are gonna land right about here. Try to give it a little bit of run at least. Hole 4 here is in the long position, 465. I'm gonna try to go right down the middle with a strike. This really cool Captain Crush one. I don't really have any idea how flippy or non-flippy this thing is, so hopefully we can just hit the gap and it'll do some magic for me. Keep going, keep going. I mean, I'm just happy that I hit the gap. Hopefully we kind of have like a little hyzer in from there. See if we can make this upshot do for the nice little 2 under. Skip. That distance is just so awkward. I don't know how hard to throw them at all. For the 2 under. Thank you, strike. 485 dead straight, par 4, OB on the right. I'm just gonna go leopard 3 here. I currently have quite a bit of fairways now, so try to get rid of a few of those, and then some slower speeds like the Polecat, the Mako 3, the AVR. I don't know where I'm gonna throw those, but when I do, it'll probably be for a par. We'll see. Oh, that is beefy compared to my Leopard 3s. Would you guys like me just to go to the field and make kind of like a field flight video of all of these Halo discs, just so you can really see the actual flights of them, or would that be boring? Let me know down in the comments. I won't lie, this is a little bit more tricky than I had imagined it would be. Low ceilings, both the forehand and the hyzer. Skip a little. Perfect. Come on. I kid you not, I almost missed that, and I would have been so salty if I did. That was so right side. My Wardens would not have caught. There's no way. All right, guys, hole 6, 310 feet. This is just a forehand around everything. You have OB long on the road and past it. We're gonna try to go Thunderbird here. Nice and wide, nice little forehand. I don't think that's enough juice. Oh, oh no. It's OB right now. Circle back in. Wow. I didn't think the Thunderbird would go far enough for OB, but we skipped onto the path. I don't think it came back in. I feel like I probably went out right around here. So this is a par putt here. Thinking we go Halo Savant here, forehand, low ceiling, maybe right at it. That's the goal. Come on, be stable. Sit down. Yes. Honestly, I hit my line perfect. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more overstable. It still started to come out of it, but not quite as hard as I thought maybe it would. There we go. A disc I don't know much about, the T-Bird 3. We're gonna use it on hole 8 here, a par 4 at 475 feet. I think I can get away with forehanding this on the left side, which will open up the fairway for a nice little pitch shot for the birdie. In Halo Star, we trust to go straight out of bounds. What am I doing? Look how close to inbounds this was. That's so unfortunate. Well, there's no way I get to the basket from here, and if there is, I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna try to pitch this around the corner. We kind of got a roller coaster of a round going here through the last few holes. Put this one close for the bogey. Perfect. We got hole 9 here, 260 feet. We got Mako 3 right at it. Oh, there's a little bit of a headwind, so I thought that'd flip up a little. It's gonna be a tricky one, but we do have a look uphill, maybe a 25-footer. Got it. Yes. Okay, guys, we are currently 3 down with 2 bogeys on the front 9. 9 discs have been eliminated, so here's what we have left to play the back 9. We have a Halo Destroyer, a Wraith, a Firebird, TL3, a Roadrunner, Polecat, AVR, and a Sidewinder. So these are the only discs that we have left to throw today. And like I said, hole 18 will have to be a repeat disc. I will say I am a bit scared of hole 10 here because you have water on the left. Last thing I want to do is lose a disc here. 475, par 4. We could probably play it pretty smart, just get the 4. We'll see where this drive ends up though. We're going Halo Sidewinder. Slipped a little bit. As long as that gets down in time, we'll be okay. Sit. If you guys were me, what would you do in this instance with a Sidewinder? Would you go forehand over the water, or would you just play the backhand? The backhand scares me because there's like a slope behind the basket, and I feel like it could filter the disc further toward the water. All right, we made do. That was actually way better than I thought it was going to be, so let's go. We'll take the bird here. I've been thinking about hole 11 here for a little while and what I was going to save the throw on it. I'm gonna go with the Halo Wraith because I know I can forehand and backhand this disc depending on where we end up in the fairway. Nice, got a really great turn out of that. I think that's gonna set us up for maybe a wide backhand hyzer, or if we want the forehand, it might be there too. It's probably gonna be a bad camera angle. I thought we got past this tree, but of course we're right under it. I'm gonna go with the wide hyzer, see if we can hyzer it to the basket. If it's far enough. Oh man, I don't know. That could be parked. All with the Wraith here. Love the Halo Wraith. Can't ever go wrong with one of these babies. Here's the thing with hole 12, 440-foot par 3. I know no matter what I throw here, odds are I'm not gonna get the birdie, so I've been saving this really overstable Halo Firebird. Just throw a forehand out left, let it hyzer in, and just get up and down for the par. Geese are currently fighting. That's a beautiful shot. This is exactly what I wanted to do, but now I kind of have to weave it through these trees to get the easy par. Sit down. Okay, got a little bit of a tester putt. I'm sorry if I blocked that shot. This was kind of a hard one to film. You know, you really gotta just love when a plan comes together. That was a little bit of a scary putt with the Firebird. I thought we were a little closer, but we made it. Hole 13 is definitely a gettable one with a fairway driver. But the problem is I don't know what other hole is going to be an easy, or at least an easier par than this hole with the polecat. So I'm going polecat, got a lot of wind out there, but hopefully we can get the par, eliminate this disc, so we don't have to worry about it. I mean, that's the best I'm going to be able to do with that disc. It's like throwing an ice cream lid. All right, just put it close, Max. So I bomb it on my second shot. Get it? Yes, saved by the cage. I should not celebrate that putt, but I am because it's a par. Doesn't hurt me. Beautiful baskets we got here. You know what, guys? We have hole 14 here, 240 feet. Theoretically, I can easily get the AVR over, but we do have a bit of a headwind, which is really scaring me. If it calms down, I'm probably just gonna hurry up and throw. This is an island green, so I have to stick it. This thing's pretty overstable for a putter. We'll see how this goes. Come on, wind, help me out. Come on, please. I tried everything. I got a little bit too nose up. The wind just stalled it out. I think it put it right in the OB. We did not make it. There's a painted drop zone right here though that we're gonna putt from. We had to throw the AVR eventually. I thought this is the hole that we could do it on. We'll try to get it right back here though. 15, 630 feet. I'm going with the Halo Roadrunner this time. I've yet to throw this. We got a tailwind. I think it should be a decent disc for the hole. It's hilarious because the Halo Sidewinder and the Halo Roadrunner, they kind of fly similar if I remember correctly, where they're just pretty straight flyers, straight to kind of stable. You don't really get a lot of turn out of them unless you put them on the ante. Maybe a little forehand on the left side. See if we can kind of just hyzer it in right to the basket. I like it a lot. Oh my. Maybe the Roadrunner is my next forehand disc. Might as well be my putter too. All right, we got 3 holes to play, 2 discs left. We have the TL3 and then we have a destroyer for hole 17. Hole 16 though, 530 feet, par 4. We have a pond on the right side, which is why I specifically waited for the TL3, because if we lose this one, you know, I don't want to lose it, but I'm not going to be as upset. Could be really good if it gets off that tree. Yes. It's a little short to attack the basket, I think, but we did kick right in the middle of the fairway. So here's why this hole is difficult. We're right in the middle of the fairway, but that's the gap it gives us. But honestly, I kind of like this high gap a little bit more. Seems like no matter where you land in the fairway, especially if you come up short, the approach is just very difficult. Oh my gosh. How did I throw such a bad shot? Wow. I guess I'll just try to pitch up the polecat. Get there. I guess that's one way to get a quick bogey there, but hole 17, last disc of the day, Halo Destroyer, 485 feet. Hopefully we can stay away from that water this time. I think I should be able to get that disc back though. I'll keep you updated. Or right into that tree. Always the last few that I start crashing and burning on. Yep. That should make it for an easy par now. Also, the disc was retrieved, so no lost discs today. I kind of want to run this, but the last thing I want is a cage hit and roll away. So I'm just going to lay it up for the easy 4. Last hole here, hole 18, 430 feet because it's in the middle position. I'm just going to rethrow the Wraith, kind of like a nice little forehand. I probably won't get to the basket, but it should set up for an easy par. Maybe get a skip. If I was really trying, maybe I could get a look with the forehand. I'd probably throw my shoulder out though. All right guys, that is going to do it. Halo only round, 1 disc per hole. We ended 4 under, I believe. Yes, 4 under with 4 bogeys. If only I could go bogey free. That would have been a pretty good round, to be honest with you. But insane round. Let me know what you guys want me to do next. Always pumping out new content. So if you like the video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you in the next one.